me as an Undertaker fan, I was like, this was the only match I was like super anticipating this moment.
Well, I was not sure what he was coming back as.
Yeah, I was like, he's got to be the Deadman, right? He has to be. And I guess, like, I think it was a SmackDown magazine, because they used to have Raw and SmackDown magazines. Throw it in your Google machine if you don't know what I'm talking about. But apparently they flat out said the Deadman returns at WrestleMania. So
I still feel he should have changed his name, but whatever.
Well, yeah, because when he was the American Badass, he should have been, and Big Evil, he should have been Mark Calloway, clearly.
This was said.
Yeah, by somebody we're not going to mention. But yeah, so they built it up. Like, take me through, in case I forget anything here, Greg. Like, back at Survivor Series, he was in Buried Alive against
Vince McMahon.
Vince, yeah. And Kane came out and helped him bury The Undertaker.
Yep.
And then...
Because he said he hated him still and he never forgave him.
Yeah. So, throughout all of December, January, and February, all the way up to WrestleMania, he held like a funeral for him. He talked crap about him. And then we started getting like the lights would go out, the gong would sound.
Yeah, it started at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, did it? Okay. Yeah.
The lights went out and said the Deadman's returning.
Yeah. And then it started happening more often, started playing some creepy video on the screen. Kane acted like he was like scared out of his mind. The devil's favorite libertarian, by the way. And I was like, yes.
Tennessee registered voters.
I'll tell you this. I loved American Badass for what it was, but I was so happy he was coming back as this Deadman. Like, how did you feel about it?
I was on the fence.
Yeah.
It was like, we already seen this. And he's got short hair. It's going to look weird. That was my first thing.
He was the hybrid taker. Because I guess that was the compromise, because I guess he did not want to do it. He said, it's been done. I can't go back. I have to, I'm the biker now. I'm this. And they had to fight with him. And they said, you don't, because his whole thing is he didn't want to go back to wrestling like a zombie, you know? And they said, dude, you don't have to do that. They said, just work your same style, but you're the Deadman. And he eventually gave in and did it, obviously. But, oh man, when Kane came out for this, and the lights drop and you hear Paul Bearer, oh yes! Like, I flipped my crap, dude.
And then you had the Druids and...
Oh yeah, he had the full thing. The fire, the Druids, Paul Bearer with the urn. They went all out, man. I will say this, like, and it's not like it's, you know, not known, but Paul was quite a bit heavier at this point. To the point of where, like, Bruce Pritchard said that in the back, they were actually concerned. Paul himself was concerned, saying that they didn't know if he was physically able to walk up the steps to the ring.
Wow, really?
Yeah. He was that bad off. Because he had let himself go a lot. Not that he was skinny before, but, you know, he put on a lot of weight. And dude, what match was it? It might have been multiple, but during this run, I think he was chased around the ring at one point, and he ran at half the speed of smell.
I don't know. Maybe he faced Booker T at some point. Undertaker did, so.
Yeah, I can't remember, because I'm getting my timeline mixed up of when Paul was gone. But either way. Yeah, I guess that's why they finally sent Paul home, was because of his health. So, but yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a classic, this was not it, man. Undertaker basically came in and just kicked 7 shades of crap out of Kane. Kane had a bit of a comeback. Didn't really do much. The match was less... It was just shy of 8 minutes, so it wasn't very long. Undertaker hit all of his moves, pinned him with a tombstone. There you go.
Ball game.
Basically. it was a means to an end. I forget, did they have a rematch, or was this kind of it?
That was it. They were on different brands.
Ah, yeah, that's right, because Taker went back to SmackDown. Yeah, so that was that. He had, let's just say, a not-so-fantastic rest of his year, either.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I can't think of one opponent that I was like, man, do you remember when Undertaker went against that guy?
Yeah.
This year and the next one.
He went right into a few of Booker T, and then the Dudleys, and then JBL, and then Heidenreich.
Suck. And I'm not saying Booker and the Dudleys suck, but like those feuds sucked. Like, why?
Yep. Because screw you.
The only thing I remember about the feud with the Dudleys was they were Paul Heyman's guys. They were Paul Heyman guys. And
yeah.
he had that whole thing where if Undertaker didn't do what he wanted, he was going to kill Paul Bearer. And then Undertaker wins and kills Paul Bearer. What the hell? I know I'm kind of veering off the subject here, but it's just like, dang.
Because they had to get rid of him. And how do you get rid of him forever? You kill him, bro.
Yeah, so let's have the Undertaker just be like, ah. And they had some crappy explanation for it. You know, he murdered him, and then he murdered Muhammad Hassan on pay-per-view in this same run. Good times.
Only a year apart, right? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, Great American Bash. 2 years in a row. Apparently, Great American Bash was signal for the Undertaker to murder somebody. Good thing they did away with it. Nothing says America like an undead zombie wizard committing murder.